Shortly after 9 o'clock on the morning of April 16, 1947, Texas City, Texas was jarred by a tremendous blast.
I went down to the office that morning and noticed out the window this huge column of orange smoke, brilliant orange smoke coming from down at the docks. I knew it was a ship burning, and it was such a spectacular fire, and so people went down to watch it. After a few minutes, I heard the detonation, the ship blowing up, and then the concussion hit and knocked me across the room. Anyway, my children, Marianne and Johnny, were playing dominoes in our house, which was about 4 miles from the explosion, and it blew in the ceiling, blew in all of our windows that far away. It was a devastating force. I told my wife and children to get in the car and go to Houston immediately, and I'd stay there. There was a lady who lived next door to us that came in. The blood was dripping off the hem of her dress. She was bleeding so badly. I took her into our bathroom and got her patched up. I picked up several children that were running different times, just running, not knowing what to do. Everything was chaos. After the explosion, people were running in every direction.
We picked up pieces this morning of people. It's unbelievable. Legs, hands, feet. People burned to where they looked like a piece of coal in Monsanto Chemical. They didn't have a chance to get out. We also found people underneath flat cars, which the bodies were blown away, and I guess the compact from the explosion.
When that explosion went off, there was a plane flying around the area and knocked it out of the sky. There's 5 officials of the Public Oil Company, and we were sitting there in one of the cars, and it just squashed them. The top of the car was no more than 2.5 or 3 feet above the ground. Something like 27 members of the volunteer fire department, and only 2 of them survived.
Here comes another explosion. It may have been another barge that went up. The sky is like broad daylight. We are all hitting the dirt. I hope you can hear me. This is Ben Kaplan, your KTHD News Director, with the entire KTHD News staff lying down. Folks are running in the street.
It caught fire and it exploded, same type of explosion. One of the most frightful sights was a pickup truck came up loaded with about 4 or 5 men that were all dead. It was just such a chaos, and I don't know how to explain it except that it was a very sad thing. And that probably does it.